Yeah, so talk about Joseph and how his mouth got him into trouble. His big mouth got him into trouble. Now you're probably thinking that Joseph was sold off because his brothers were jealous. Well, it's time we all begin to question what we thought we knew or what we thought we believed, because we begin to ask ourselves who taught us what we thought we knew and who passed down those values and beliefs to us. Could Joseph have been sold? Was Joseph sold off because his brothers were jealous of him? Or was Joseph sold off because he lacked emotional intelligence? Was Joseph sold off because his father set him up? Yes, his father set him up. Tell me, how can you have 12 sons and then you let one of them know that he's the bread and butter, all others do not count? It's not going to end well now. If, for example, let me take, for example, in our culture in Nigeria, you have that older parents go out, so you tend to go out or you tend to travel, and you leave the siblings at home. There's always that favorite child who is not wise. There's always that favorite child who is foolish. That's the word. And because I don't want to say naive, we could say naive, we could say simple, we could say the child just doesn't know any better because the parents have set that child up to fail. Oh, that's the favorite child. The child can never do any wrong. The older ones can never correct that child. Whatever that child tells you, you believe. And then you set up sibling rivalry and envy and contention. And there's nothing as bad as siblings fighting for acceptance, unconditional acceptance and love of their parents. You set all that up, and then one day you leave home and you leave that sibling to the care of the other ones. You've set up the person, you've just caused trouble for that person, because for the period you're away, that person becomes a slave in the house. That person will become like a slave. Everybody will treat that person like a slave. I'm not saying it happens everywhere, but that's a common scenario. Now, that was what happened with Joseph. His father, he came into the world. He came into the world number 11. He was the 11th child. Because Diana, sometimes we forget that Diana was there. Jacob had 13 children, not 12. Diana is simply always ignored. So Joseph was the 11th child already. What am I saying? 12 sons of Jacob. So Jacob was the 12th child. Benjamin was number 13. And he came into the world and found out that he was blessed and highly favored. Blessed among men and women. Nobody like him. He cannot do any wrong. That was it. And it got into his head. It got into his head and spoiled everything for him. And that was why it was easy to hate him. That was why it was easy to dislike him. And that was when they saw the opportunity. Without his father's cover and protection, they took that opportunity. So the story of Joseph is not just for young people who are conceited, who lack emotional intelligence. It's also for parents. Don't set up your children up for failure. You see so many cases of sibling rivalry that go on even onto adulthood. They become adults and everybody, oh, I have a brother here, I have a sister here, we don't talk to ourselves, your children don't even know themselves. Cousins, the children don't get to know themselves because the siblings do not relate. And this all starts from the home. This all starts from childhood. The story of Joseph is a lesson for parents as much as it is a lesson for the children. Emotional intelligence means being kind to other people, treating other people as you would want to be treated. Watch what you say to people. Watch how you say it. Do not be too brash and say, oh, I don't care how you perceive it. It's just what it is. It's no. I know there's a wisdom that comes with old age, but the Bible also talks about the foolishness of youth. Because even when old age gives the advice, oh, don't do this, don't do that to a younger person, no, they think old age lacks sense and they know better. So as you go into your new week, in your circles, wherever you find yourself, you can do better by others. Watch what you say, watch how you say it. That's all you have to say it. Package it in a way that the other person can swallow it without choking.